You guys, this is a big day. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tess. If you are new, if you are returning, thank you so much for tuning in. So, got a few things on the agenda. And first off, I wanted to say I am going to be making more of an effort, especially with the remaining time I have in quarantine. I'm going to be making an effort to do more daily or every other day uploads. This is big for me. I've always done about one video a week, maybe two if I'm really grinding, but I'm going to try to see if I can really amp things up. I don't know. I'm nervous, but let's see how it goes. I'm going to try to hold myself to it. I feel like a mistake I make is thinking things need to be super perfect. I need to spend a lot of time on editing, which I don't know if you guys care about. I'm just going to make an effort to show you more content. So please let me know if you have suggestions for content in the comments below, things you want to understand about skin or see from my daily routines. Hopefully we'll be going back to work in the near future. I'm in the Bay Area in San Francisco, California, so our restrictions are very strict. Pretty much we are, it seems like, one of the last places to really open everything up. Personal care services are the highest risk category, so that will be phase 3, and we have no official date yet, but that may change soon. However, today is a big day, you guys. I am going to my first self-care appointment I've had since this all started, and I'm going to get some Botox. I think Botox is such a personal choice. I get questions from clients on, what my thoughts are, and I think it really is up to the person, and I just want to be totally candid and transparent about getting that service. It is something I have gotten for a few years now, and it makes me personally feel better about my skin. Botox really is preventative, so different from filler in that it's not going to necessarily fill in any fine lines. It may kind of smooth out the appearance, but what it does is it temporarily sort of paralyzes that area, so you are less able to work those muscles and therefore create deeper lines. So I enjoy Botox for the preventative aspect of it, and I'm really excited to get it. I feel like I just look a little bit more refreshed, a little bit lifted, things are smooth, so I enjoy that. And I just want to be, again, candid about it. So please don't judge me if you are not a fan of Botox. You do not have to get it. It is not your face. And again, it's up to everyone. It's everyone's prerogative if they want to do it. But that is something I will be doing today. So I'm leaving my apartment, which is also a big deal. Really haven't gone anywhere this whole quarantine. Have not hung out with anyone except for my boyfriend. I have been really, really good. So this is a big deal for me, making the drive into the city. After that, I am going to stop at Dermaplus. We'll see how much I can show of any of this, but I am going to be restocking on some of my products and just saying a quick hello to my boss and one of my coworkers. We haven't seen each other in months, so we really miss each other, and I know it's going to be really nice to see them and just see the space. I feel like I'm going to walk in the door and want to cry. It's just such a special, sacred place that I so look forward to being in and working in. So I think it's going to be a little bit emotional finally walking through the door. But yeah, that's what's on the agenda today. Just wanted to include you guys in my daily life a little bit more. And I think some of you enjoy these types of vlogs and videos. So I hope you guys enjoy. If you do like it, it would mean so much if you gave it a big thumbs up. Please comment some feedback below so I can give you guys the content that you guys want to watch and bring you guys the most value. Thank you so much for watching, and yeah, let's get into the day and the vlog. Alright you guys, I just arrived to the city. I am about to go into the dermatologist's office, just waiting for a text to come up. I'm excited but nervous. I have gloves and my mask, so that's the tea. I will keep you guys updated as I go. My room! So sad. Hi guys, so we are back from our little outings of the day. I'm trying to do a better job at looking at the camera lens, but I am back from my outings. Honestly, I am exhausted. I forgot how to do real life, but I have been really exceptionally careful and good during quarantine. I've been taking it really serious, and I do have my autoimmune condition, so all my friends know I am like the hyper careful person. I feel like every friend group has that one person who is way more cautious with COVID and, you know, not willing to hang out with anyone or really do much. So the only outings I've been on since this all started is to the grocery store at the beginning, and then I completely even stopped doing that. I would just let Dylan, my boyfriend, get all the groceries, so that's kind of been our routine. I went to the farmer's market a couple times with him at the beginning, and we've gone to like pick up food from restaurants, but that is the extent of it. I haven't gone anywhere. I have had everything delivered and I've stayed home. So this was kind of, today was a big deal for me to do all of that. Just mentally, I feel so drained because there's all these worries you wouldn't normally think about, you know, staying away from people in public and, you know, making sure to wear your mask at all times and not touching anything, and just the general anxiety that comes with leaving your home during COVID. For me, it's a lot. So my brain feels mentally exhausted, but it was honestly very fun, and I'm really glad I got my Botox, to be honest. That was also a really productive appointment because I have suspected for a long time, for about 5 months now, that I have had perioral dermatitis, which tends to manifest in like a little rashy breakout around the mouth. There's no like blackhead or whitehead to the breakout, so that's one of the ways you can kind of distinguish it from normal acne, and it's been like flaring up as like a red rashy thing all around my mouth. Initially I wasn't sure if it was from like make out breakout or kissing my boyfriend and his facial hair, but I think that can exacerbate it. Also, wearing the masks doesn't help. But I was able to talk to my dermatologist about it, and she confirmed that's what it is. So there is a prescription you can take to treat it just temporarily. Again, if you're thinking about that, that is totally your prerogative. You can also treat it with different topical ingredients such as lactic acid. I won't get too into that because I need to be more informed on it, and a dermatologist does need to officially diagnose a condition such as perioral dermatitis, but I do have peace of mind kind of finally figuring that out. And she said, your skin looks amazing, you can tell you take really good care of it, you know what you're doing, and the perioral dermatitis isn't really anything that has to do with your skincare routine, nothing that you could do better. What it actually stems from, this is interesting, and it just showcases the skin/mind connection. She said it tends to be a flare-up due to stress and cortisol, the stress hormone, which rings very true. I notice it has flared up significantly during quarantine, and she said it's been that way for a lot of her patients because they've been just under more extra stress. But it was just interesting to observe, you know, having a treatment and an appointment, see all of the safety measures that they were practicing. And I definitely noticed about the office, everyone seemed very calm. They were assuring, they were super safe. Everyone, you know, followed the rules, and it was just a nice, comfortable environment to be in. So set a good example for me, and I think it made me feel a little bit better to see like a small piece of normal life resuming. So I'm really glad I went. And my second little visit of my outing was to Dermaplus, and I wanted to show the space more, but we are in a big, especially Andrea, our owner, she is in a big, like, I don't know, she's in a very stressful time right now. She had basically we are relying on our retail and our shipping to keep our small business alive. So I'm so thankful, and she's so thankful for all of you who have been purchasing Dermaplus and supporting us in small business. It is keeping us afloat. So truly cannot thank you enough. But basically our boutique right now is like a shipping department. So she goes in every day and ships out the retail that people order online. So it's a really interesting time for business owners, and I really feel for her. She's just had to be really mentally tough and physically tough. It's not easy to ship out bottles every day, but I'm sure if any of you are business owners or own your own spa, you can relate. I didn't want to intrude on her privacy, and you know, I know she likes to showcase the spa a certain way, so I didn't want to bug her, but it was really special to see her and some of our other staff. We, of course, maintained social distancing. Everyone wore masks, gloves, so we were super safe, but it just felt nice to see a piece of my old life again. I missed my treatment room. It really was emotional walking in, and I took a look at my bed and I took a picture, and it's just crazy that I'm not sitting there every week. But we were also able to go over a bunch of the new safety protocols. We have a whole face shield. I will be wearing the N95 mask, I believe it's called, the really super safe one that doctors wear. So I will be super, super protected. We are enforcing a bunch of new safety measures, like no tea or cookies in the waiting room, you know, no magazines. It's not going to be a place for people to hang out. We're going to text people to come up. We're going to be at half staff to start. We're going to be taking less people, so there's, you know, no overlap. So we are really cracking down, and this is just our new normal. It could be like this for a while, but it was nice to kind of just get physically back into the space of work, because I have had actually a lot of fear attached to going back to work. I'm really curious if you guys are estheticians, like how you are feeling about Corona and going back, because I think there kind of tends to be two different mindsets. People who are, you know, ready to saddle up and not so phased, and they're just ready to take the necessary precautions, but they're dying to go back to work. And then I think there's kind of the camp that just feels not ready, and I think there's a lot of fear and anxiety for some of us. And it's not that I'm not excited to get back to work, because I cannot wait to see my clients. They are like the most special people. Like, it's just opened my eyes to how kind strangers can be, and how special that bond is between an esthetician and a client. Well, it can be. So I'm super thankful and can't wait to get back. It would make me feel a little bit better if things weren't so up in the air as far as potential spikes. But what I realized today is that just kind of when the time comes, I have to be mentally prepared to just get back in there and kind of course, take all the necessary precautions, but get in the mindset that it's no different from the experience I would want somebody to leave with. I want them to get up from my treatment table feeling the same sense of relaxation. So it's on the esthetician to ensure it's a comfortable, happy, rejuvenating experience. So I think today was like a great baby step for me to not be so afraid of going back to normal life and just accepting the new normal. But let me know how you guys are feeling, if you're more on the nervous side or if you can't wait to get back to it. I think both opinions are totally valid. This is an unprecedented situation. But yeah, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten enough today, so I'm going to make an early dinner. It's like 4:30, but really quick, I wanted to show you guys something. One of the reasons I went into Dermaplus was to restock on my favorites. I've been missing some of these for so long, and they're like the foundation of my routine. So I'm going to show you guys. We'll do a little haul. First up is our beautiful silicone cleansing brush. I'm so excited. Andrea has been creating new products like crazy. She's actually a wizard. Like, she's so great at seeing a gap in the marketplace or seeing how she could take an existing product and improving it. She does it so well. She is such an innovator. So how cute is this, you guys? It's going to be similar to the Foreo, but it's a little bit more, the bristles on this one are super soft and gentle. It's safe to use around the eyes. It's just so precious. But it's really designed to be super gentle, not too stimulating, and able to address the most delicate areas of the face. So I'm so excited. It's so chic and gorgeous. And then just a bunch of the usuals, which are, this is my new warmer month summer moisturizer. This is our water-based, oil-free moisturizer. Your skin is still going to feel super hydrated after you use it, but it's great because the hydration truly comes from water-based ingredients as opposed to more occlusive oils and whatnot, which can leave the skin feeling super nourished, but there's not always the correct hydration and water-based ingredients in a lot of more oil-rich products. So this is great for oily skin. I'm a little bit normal to dry, but I can totally get away with this one. Again, it leaves the skin so hydrated. It's a great option for summer because I find when I have too many layers of product on the skin, I can tend to break out. So sometimes I'll go with just SPF, and sometimes I'll do a little layer of the hydrator underneath. Mineral clay mask. This is a mineral rich mask, perfect for calming inflammation. And the key ingredients are kaolin and bentonite clay. However, it's buffered with really conditioning ingredients like vitamin E and glycerin, so it's also going to be hydrating on the skin, not too stripping. A lot of clay masks will just totally strip the skin and you feel somewhat clean after, but it's not necessarily what you want. And some of them, if they're not buffered correctly, they can leave you with chemical burns, such as the Aztec mask that is really popular on Amazon. I would not recommend that one. So this is a great alternative, and this is especially amazing if you are breaking out around your mouth area like me from wearing our dreaded masks, because it really is a breeding ground for bacteria, inflammation. It's hot and humid, you're recycling your air, so that's just manifesting a whole new type of breakout. It can be more bacterial, it can be more inflammatory and cystic, which is where this guy really comes in. Such a nice self-care treat. And what else? I have a little chamomile cleanser, just a great basic sodium lauryl sulfate free cleanser, super hydrating, dissolves your makeup. So I could go on and on about all of these, but you guys can read more about them on the website if you want. I will just drop it below, and it really just supports our small business at this time. I don't make a commission off of it, but if you do want to put my name in the notes, it kind of just helps to show that you guys are finding Dermaplus through me, which is always nice, and I really appreciate it. And then lastly, I'm going to try this tonight, but this is another brand new Dermaplus product. I'm so excited I finally got my hands on it. It is our body oil. So this has organic jojoba oil, macadamia seed oil, and sunflower seed oil. A little bit of essential oils, but I'm so excited. I'm so like just dry, and I feel like no amount of moisturizer on my body right now is cutting it. So, oh, that smells heavenly. It smells like I wish you guys could smell it through the camera. It smells like a citrus vacation. That is so therapeutic. And gorgeous, gorgeous packaging. So I'm so excited to use this after the shower. That's my little haul. I think I'm gonna make a chicken salad and then probably do my little nighttime routine. So I will keep you guys updated. Okay, time to make the salad. I'm gonna chop up an apple, some avocado, and throw on some olives and garbanzo beans and a little bit of chicken. A simple, nice summery salad. There we have it, the little salad, and I wanted just a gluten-free tortilla on the side, I feel like. And there we have it, our little chicken salad. I made a homemade dressing with Dijon mustard, lemon, hummus, and olive oil, salt and pepper, and then just a little gluten-free tortilla on the side. Totally realized in the shower I forgot to take my eye makeup off. I get a lot of questions about what I like for a makeup remover. So I think the best thing to do is to try to limit the amount of cleansing products that leave residue on your skin. So for that reason, I typically recommend removing eye makeup with an oil-free, fragrance-free remover or micellar water. There is a drugstore one called Simple that I think is fine for the eye area. This one is by Derma. I think it was $6 for a little tiny size, but I quite enjoy it. And this is a sensitive version that they offer. And what I do if I'm wearing makeup on my face is I grab a makeup eraser cloth, which is like a, you might have seen them before. They're like a black microfiber cloth that is literally like magic. It just clings to your makeup and takes it off. So that way you don't need to use, I know they're very popular. A lot of people love an oil cleanser or a cleansing balm. I prefer not to use it because I think it takes away from actually cleaning the skin. I think it's very difficult to remove the cleansing balm in its entirety. A lot of times it leaves a thin film on the skin. I think people like how their skin feels a little bit conditioned and soft after using it, but you have to realize that might be a little bit of a residue. If you can find a cleanser that removes makeup as well, that's wonderful. The Chamomile Cleanser by Dermaplus is one of my favorites for that reason. So that has very non-comedogenic light oils like squalene and jojoba to remove makeup on the face. But do make sure you remove all of your eye makeup before bed. You don't want to go to sleep with mascara or eyeliner underneath there because the debris can age you over time. So just want to make sure we go to bed with a very clean skin. We of course do this before the shower. I just totally forgot. I am wiped, zonked, exhausted. So yeah, I should not complain. I'm going to use the Benefit Balance by Cosmetics here. Nice hydrating toner. I'm going to use a cotton pad to remove. And I'm just being quite gentle on my face since I did have the Botox injections done today. I know there are some people who try to avoid like washing their face or doing anything. I don't think that's necessary. For the most part, it's in the muscle, but I would avoid like extreme massage or pressure. So I am skipping my Foreo tonight and my Derma roller, which I wanted to do, but it's just going to be too much pressure for the Botox. What I will do and show you guys is my little mask routine. Sometimes I layer a hydrating mask underneath my clay mask, but I'm just gonna do the clay mask tonight since I've been doing a lot of hydrating masks as it is. I'm really gonna focus on this area where I'm impacted by the protective face mask. And this guy you can layer on quite thick. This is one of the few products that I tell my clients you can use a generous amount of because it's really gonna work to heal the skin, calm that inflammation. And it's pretty active. You'll feel it tingling, and that is a-okay. It should subside. Whenever I do this in a facial, everyone's like, should it be tingling? But yes, it feels pretty active, and it will subside after about a minute or so. This also has allantoin and panthenol, which are basically wound healers, so super helpful for any post-acne trauma or stress from extractions. So lots of healing ingredients, as well as ingredients to detox and pull out impurities. Good balance of conditioning agents as well, so it's not like I'm putting this mask on just to, you know, strip the oil from my skin, because that's not the way you want to address acne. I know it's a little bit counterintuitive. A lot of people just want to like kill it, you know, super fast and use a whole acne line, but just want to pick and choose, be careful. Kill it with kindness is the gist. I look crazy, but I'm really trying to get this top lip area as well. And voila, that is my application process. I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes. You can actually go anywhere from like 5 to 20, depending on your acne, how dry or dehydrated the skin is, the level of oil you have in your skin, but 10 is kind of a good middle ground for me. And I will take this off in a few.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. When I go to sleep at night. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. I finally know the reason why, yeah. I'm never really satisfied, yeah. Waking up a paradise, yeah. Without you by my side. Imagine I walk through your doorway. Imagine skipping all the foreplay. Imagine all the stars in one place.
Okay, so I did just take off the mask. I always remove the mask with a cold washcloth, and reason being there are vasodilators. There is peppermint in the mask. Vasodilators work to dilate the capillaries, so increasing your blood flow. That's why it's going to feel all tingly and amazing. Feels really invigorating, and it's just bringing fresh blood to the skin, which is what we want. Circulation is, I think, one of the most underrated things in skincare, and people understand facial massage is good, but I feel like there's not enough education around other things like how important deep breathing is for the skin, getting that blood flow, doing exercise, and vasodilators in skincare. But that was my little mask routine. I did tone before I put on the mask. I do recommend toning before the mask so your pH is balanced, and the mask penetrates a little bit better from there. I am applying my moisturizer right now. My skin is a little bit damp, and that just allows the product to absorb a little bit better. Going super light with the massage, not going to do too much on the forehead or eye area. And I'm just using this Image Ageless Total Overnight Retinol Mask as my moisturizer. I've honestly forgot about this. I got it at the San Jose Skin and Body Show. I've forgotten about it, so I'm going to use it in place of my normal retinol and moisturizer tonight. Okay, that is my little skincare routine for the evening. Super simple but effective. Your skincare routine, it just doesn't need to be 12 steps. It really doesn't. Sometimes simple is best, but that's my skin. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. I'm gonna go edit. I love you. I will see you in the next video.